baby when I was 16.
During when? What time?
It was around the time I just finished having my quinceañera. And I found out after that I was pregnant. And I was scared. I actually wanted to get an abortion. I had the money, I had the appointment, and for some reason, I was young and dumb. I thought that I would be with this guy forever. And far from it, he convinced me to not go through with it. He begged me pretty much. And I did. I mean, I loved him. I was in love with him at the time, you know.
Like puppy dog love? Or like you felt like you guys were like soulmates?
I thought that I was going to be with him. I didn't see like so much of the future, like 20, 30 years, but I felt that I was going to be with him for pretty much forever, I guess, you know. But so I ended up having her, and if I can do it again, I would do things differently. I would wait. Like, I wouldn't say I wouldn't have her, but I would wait till I was out of college or, you know, just married. It's a lot of responsibility. A lot.
Everything changes once you have a baby. Everything. Like, you go from sleeping for 2 days straight to sleeping with no sleep in 2 days. Literally, from when you pop the baby. And it's like, then you start to realize, like, this is no joke. This baby is the real deal. So it's literally seconds from when the baby comes out of you, everything changes. Everything. And like when you're in the hospital still, you know, when they're trying to let you go, whatever. When you're in the hospital, you get no sleep. They literally come every like 2-3 hours to check on you, and they come and check on the baby. Then you have to feed him. Then they go and, oh, we're gonna take him back. Then he comes back wide awake, and then it's just you get no sleep.
It's just like, why?
No sleep, and then you go through so many stages with the baby. So many stages. It's crazy. I even understand why my mom was so strict and so like consistent about grades and about having responsibility, because in the real world it's stressful.
And I try to instill it in her not to get pregnant at a young age because I knew it was hard. But again, you know, you can only teach your kids so much, and it's up to them if they're willing to take that and run with it. But I just feel that it's definitely very difficult to have a kid at a young age, because it just puts a hold on what your dreams and goals are, or what you can accomplish, because at that point you're only taking care of yourself. But now that you brought a child into the world, you can't think of yourself now. You have to think of this baby and her future, his future, you know. And your goals and your dreams go in the back burner until they are well off, you know, at college or with their own family, or knowing that they're just, you know, stable in their work condition, you know.
I was ashamed and disappointed to tell anybody. So then nobody knew I was pregnant. So till like I was like 6 months.
I thought my life had ended. Everybody was so disappointed because everybody had these so much high expectations of me when I got pregnant.
There was one young lady in particular, she got pregnant at 15. I was her teacher, and I just thought that was so, I don't know, like just shocking that she got pregnant at such a young age. And come to find out 2 years later she was pregnant again. And that was just so, it was so alarming, because I just thought, how can that happen?
I was a straight A student. I was on the cheerleading team. I did good in school. I did a lot of extracurricular. It just happened to baby. It felt like I was just going to miss out on too much.
First, before I found out I was pregnant, I was not going to school. I was not listening to my mama. I was not coming to the house. I was staying out late, staying at the house. And then when I found out I was pregnant and I had my baby, I changed. I started back going to school, listening to my mom. I'm looking for a job, everything. Like, I changed my whole life around. I feel like I did the whole 360.
Just through God and just through different experiences, I ended up finding my passion of working with teen mothers. And so this program has been in the works in the back of my head for probably 8 years. I originally thought it was going to be something I did in the suburbs, but somehow I ended up in Chicago, which is another whole story in itself, and ended up starting a Teen Mother Choices corporate location in Lawndale. It's the first one in Chicago. It's the first one in an urban setting. The program model is being used right now in suburban settings and in rural settings. So we're like piloting how we work this, but the hook services vary. So like the hook service that the girls get, if they come every week, they get a 7-day bus card, which allows them to get to and from school and work. And then when they come the following week, they get the bus card again. So that's another part of the program, like a program perk.
I can't just settle for that. Just making $16 an hour. It's not really about the money, but it's about what I like doing. Just because I had a baby, it never changed nothing about me. I still want to go to college. I still want a career, not just a job. Because I know if I have a career, I don't want to live in North Lawndale my whole life. Don't want to stay together my whole life. I want a big house and a lot more kids, and I really don't want to have a lot more kids living in an apartment because it's hard. I see my mama struggle. I don't want to struggle.
I got accepted into 8 colleges. I don't know where I'm going to go yet, but I'm trying to go somewhere that's far, but not far at the same time. So I can still be near my family because they support me a lot with my baby. So I don't really know yet, but I do want to get away to experience different things, and I don't want to raise him and,
Next week, I'm going to start doing college applications. Don't let people judge you. If you have to do what you have to do to take care of you and your baby, you do that. And then when you have your baby, that's going to be the best day of your life. You always remember that day. You will never forget it.
Be patient. A lot of stuff gonna fall into place. Maybe not at first when you first have your child, but as your son or daughter starting turning 1 and 2, it get easier.
One main thing is to stay in school and to just keep your head up and keep smiling, because it's going to be hard times and it's not going to be easy, but motherhood is always rewarding, and it's just just to be you and not worry about what people say, and take care of your baby the best you can, and listen to constructive criticism, but don't listen to people just saying anything and being mean and trying to put you down. And just try to be a good you. Try to be a better you for your baby.